Hey everyone, and welcome. You know how it is. We all do it. We make a plan, we get excited about it, and then, well, it doesn't happen. Today, we're going to dive into the perfect grammar you need for that exact moment. We're talking about the language of changed plans.
Right? I mean, you know that feeling. You make a plan, you're all set, you're excited, and then boom, life happens. Maybe your car breaks down, or the weather just completely turns on you. Or hey, maybe you just change your mind. It's something that happens to literally all of us. Yep, that's the moment we're talking about, when all your grand plans just collide with reality. So, how do you talk about that in English? Well, luckily for us, there's a really specific and actually pretty elegant way to do it. And that's really the big question, isn't it? How do you talk about an intention, a plan you had in the past that just didn't come true? I know, it sounds a little bit complicated when you put it like that, but trust me, the solution is super simple. And here it is. The answer, the perfect grammar tool for this whole situation, is the phrase was or were going to. It's simple, but it's so powerful. Let's break down exactly how it works. So this phrase is all about plans or intentions you had in the past. But, and this is the really important part, it almost always hints that the plan didn't actually happen. It got canceled or something changed. You could almost call it the official grammar for unfulfilled dreams. And you know what the best part is? It's so easy to put together. It's like a simple little recipe. Let's walk through it, step by step. Okay, it really is this simple. Step 1, you're going to start with the correct past tense of be. So that's was or were. Step 2, just add the phrase going to. And for step 3, you finish it off with the main verb. That's it. Like, I was going to call. See? Super easy. All right, so that's the theory, the recipe. But let's be honest, grammar really comes alive when you see it in action, right? In actual stories. So let's look at a few really good examples of changed plans. Okay, check out this first story about a trip to Scotland. The plan was clear. She was going to drive to Scotland last weekend. But do you hear that? That phrase, was going to. It's like a little hint that things didn't go as planned. And yep, you guessed it, the reality was different. Her car broke down, so she ended up taking the train instead. That grammar just perfectly sets up the twist. Here's another great one, and this is a biggie, a major career move. The plan was, I was going to change my job last year. You can really feel the intention there, can't you? But what actually happened? Well, his boss offered him more money, so he decided to stay. That little phrase, was going to, tells the whole story of a life path that almost happened. And this one? It shows how something as simple as the weather can just throw a wrench in everything. The plan sounds great, right? We were going to play tennis yesterday afternoon. But as soon as you hear that, you already know they didn't, don't you? The grammar tells you the story even before you hear that. Of course, it rained all afternoon and they had to stay home. Okay, now for this next one, let's just pause for a second. This is a huge one. Just listen to the first part. They were going to get married. Wow. You can just feel the weight of that, can't you? That phrase, we're going to, creates so much suspense. You just know there's a but coming. And there it is. But in the end, they change their minds. It's incredible, right? In just one sentence, that grammar helps tell an entire story of love, plans, and a really dramatic change of heart. It's just so efficient. So what's the big idea here? The main takeaway? When you hear or use was or were going to, you're basically putting up a big sign that says, this plan didn't happen. It's the perfect way to talk about the what could have been, for all those times our good intentions just run into real life. Okay, so we've looked at the formula, we've seen it in some really cool stories. Now, to really make this stick, it's your turn. So take a second and think about it. What was something you were going to do, but it didn't happen? Maybe it was something small this week or something big from last year. Whatever it is, that sentence you just thought of, you just perfectly used the grammar we've been talking about. Pretty cool, right? Thanks for tuning in.